Well, we certainly have navigated our way out of the pandemic, but the time spent during the pandemic by different age groups on various platforms have emerged with an unimaginable or unforeseen outcome. Apart from the various distraction syndromes, including the phantom syndrome, of late, my interest has been inclined towards a growing pandemic among youngsters. A quick train ride to Anxiety Valley, with many parents approaching at the drop of a hat of anxiety, fear, depression, finding themselves way too low on particular days. On the other hand, all this was quite common during our childhood. We found it very normal to be dull on particular days, felt reclined to be very normal on a few days. Comparison of self or anxiety drawn from comparison of self from social media is a growing pandemic today. A lot of what is seen on social media has been edited. It can be small and pretty harmless, like making a picture bright of a photograph, or it could be a little wonkier when people try and portray and edit their bodies in the most unrealistic way to represent them as truth. You may ask yourself, what is the harm in doing so? Well, it makes comparison a dangerous game. And if you are aware of mental well-being, then you may already know that sitting around and making comparison of oneself has and is creating the growing pandemic, a quick ride, a train ride to Anxiety Valley. It is misleading, sets unrealistic expectations with the most dangerous outcomes. Instead, notice and move on. In fact, focus on your most unique self rather than on what you perceive of everyone else's perfections. After all, as Aristotle said, knowing oneself is the beginning of all wisdom.